Okay, responding to the last class we have started coordination. In that, what we understand, so every body will respond, yes or no, to stimuli. Stimuli means some change in the environment. If any change occurs, suddenly we respond. That is called we respond. The response time is different for different bodies. It depends upon the response is how do you respond with your muscles. Okay, but actually who said to respond? The brain said, the coordination system said that. Okay, so what is the connected pathway? How it is actually? There is a nerve cell connected between. Yes, nerve cells are there. There are how many types of nerve cells we have seen? 3 types.
3 types.
Yeah, neuron structure was there. No, what happened? Okay, so structure of neuron we have seen. Nerve cell. Now this is the structure of the nerve cell. It has cell body, axon, dendroids. These two are not connected together. There is a small gap will be there. That is called synapse. The information from these are available where? Only in the brain and spinal cord. Yes or no? Billions are available. Their communication is very fast, like an electric current. Okay, they pass the signals in between them with the electrical signals. So how the pathways? There are 3 types of nerve cells are there: afferent, efferent, and associated. What are called afferent nerves? Afferent nerves are those nerves which carry information from the very good sensory organs. All the sensory organs, whatever it may be. What are sensory organs we have? Skin, eyes, ears, nose, tongue. So all sensory organs to the brain. Okay, and what are efferent nerves? Those carry information from brain to the muscles. Mask deti jara to the muscles. These are called motor nerves. Association nerves. They create one interaction. Association nerves. This we have seen. So what are association nerves? Yes, they create a connection between afferent and efferent nerves. Okay. This much, I think this is also completed. Reflex arc also completed. Reflex arc means sudden reaction, like something happened, like you kept a leg on a nail or a hard ball touch you, suddenly will take off. Why suddenly? How this sudden action will come? The sudden action will come because this information will be processed by the spinal cord itself. So you see, this information will go to the spinal cord and then come back to the muscles. So this is the pathway. This pathway we call it as reflex arc. Okay. And central nervous system. In central nervous system, there are 2 will be there: brain and and spinal cord. First, brain. This is your brain. Brain is stored in a largest in all the animals. Human brain is largest, and it is stored in a very hard bony like structure, and it has 3 layers. All we have seen these are all. Okay. Then about spinal cord, I think from here we have to start.
Spinal cord also completed.
Spinal cord also completed. Here, PNS, peripheral nervous system, we have to start, I think. Okay. Peripheral nervous system. In the peripheral nervous system, what will come? This is first about spinal cord we will see. Okay. The spinal cord are there. Did you see the diagram? Here you see the diagram. Okay. Here we have seen like this only. What is peripheral nervous system? Yeah, PNS. So PNS talks about the same again, about the spinal cord. So same here there are again 2 nerves are there. One is carrying the information, yes or no? See, from the detector, one is carrying the information, and one is carrying information to the muscles. See, actually, what happened when you keep your leg on nail, here the sensory organs will be there. Yes or no? From these sensory organs, this information, see, they are carrying to for processing. Now, who is processing here? Spinal cord is processing. What spinal cord is saying? To take off the leg very fastly. So you are taking off the leg. So the after the research scientists understand that there are two types of connections are there. Like how they are there in the brain, there are two types are there. One is called as dorsal side, one is called as ventral side. Okay, there we call afferent, efferent. So in the same way here we call dorsal and ventral. What dorsal carry? Dorsal carry message from the sensation. Okay, ventral carry outward. See, means dorsal, these are dorsal. Dorsal carry the information to the brain. So to the spinal cord. Ventral carry the information to the muscles. Hope you understand.
Yes.
Like same as brain. Dorsal are like afferent, ventral are like efferent. Okay, now, and this PNS will take care of autonomous nervous system linked with the brain, and they take care of autonomous. See, this PNS can take care of autonomous as well as voluntary, both. What is autonomous nervous system? What is the meaning of autonomous? Do you know what is the meaning of autonomous? General meaning of autonomous means self-ruling, autonomous body, which is a self-ruled body. No one can authorize it. Okay, those are called involuntary actions. What actions are involuntary in our body? See, digestion is involuntary, respiration is involuntary, heart beating is involuntary, blood pumping is involuntary. Okay, and excretion is involuntary. All are involuntary. They are independent. They do not depend upon anything. So those we call it as involuntary actions. Yeah, those are not controlled. Those are called as autonomous nervous system. Those are independent. They do their own decisions. Got it, ma? And who is responsible? And voluntary nervous and PNS, peripheral nervous system, means brain and your spinal cord. Both will take care of autonomous nervous system and voluntary, both. Okay, voluntary means what we think and do, like kicking the football, put the pen, pull the door, all these things, like eating, drinking, all these things are voluntary. So that both this PNS will take care of both autonomous and voluntary, both it will take care. Okay, what is the best example of autonomous nervous system? See, generally the moment you enter, one day already I explained, if when a dark room is, lights are there, full lights are there in this room. Okay, now suddenly if you switch off all the lights in the room, can you see anything? Suddenly, no, you can't see. But after some time, yes, after some time we can see something. Who is this? We can see something because the pupil is there from this side. Pupil size slowly increases. Here we can see. Already I explained this. Did you understand this? When you enter in dark room, we can't see anything because pupil size is very, 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 very small. What pupil will do? Will take the light how much you need. So when all lights are off suddenly, then people can't take any light, so we cannot see anything. Slowly its size will increase and you can see the things. So this is the best example of autonomous nervous system. So you are not doing anything. Your people is automatically taking care of. And you see, heartbeat is the example, breathing is the example. These are all voluntary, involuntary activities. Okay. Who controls this? Medulla oblongata controls it. All involuntary, like all are automatic, whatever there, medulla oblongata controls it. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You are listening? Next one. For example, you are standing, suddenly one dog behind you, very big dog. If you stand there, it will kill you. It was like this. Will you stand there or will you run like a, what, who is the best runner? Milky Singh, Usain Bolt. How do you run? You will run. Okay, 100% you will run. At the time of running, or just once after stop the run, what are your feelings, sir? How is your heartbeat? At the time it was very fast. And how about your breathing? So all our body parts, everything, every body part will change this activity. Did you observe any time? So why it happened? This is called as, sympathetic actions. Sympathetic means we are under problem. Your body understands that you are under problem. There is some problem in your body. Parasympathetic means normal, general scenario. Okay, now you are relaxing or something is there, that we call it as parasympathetic. Okay, when sympathetic is there, what actually, who will handle this sympathetic and parasympathetic? Why it happens to all these things? Everything we will understand. But when you are in problem, when your body understands that you are in a problem, what your brain is controlling? Your brain is controlling all the parts. You see, how many parts? Eye, first starting from eye, saliva, salivary glands it is controlling, lungs it is controlling, heart, blood pressure, pancreas, digestive system, urinary system, and sexual system. Entire your body get controls at a time. This much power is there for your system. However, what it will do? So when you are in trouble, your eyes should work very sharply, because you have to escape. So the moment you are in problem, your pupil dilates, means its size will increase. Why it will increase? Such that you can see clearly the route. You can see very clearly. Automatically it will happen. No one will observe it. When you are in problem, your saliva gets stops. You cannot release your saliva. So digestion gets stops. Saliva not there. So digestion won't happen. Saliva is one of the enzyme in the digestion. So digestion gets stopped. See, inhibit pancreas activity. Pancreas release 6 enzymes, or 3 enzymes. Okay. So these are all enzymes, pancreas will stop. And you see, decrease the digestive juices in the small intestine and large intestine. Both it will stop. In the small intestine, when digestive juice will release, thus also get stops. Entire digestive system get stopped. Why it is stopped at that time? Because your body concentrate not on the digestion, on the escape. So it will give complete power to your muscles to run. And you see, it stops, it relaxes the lungs. Why it is relaxed? At the time of relax, what we say, lungs size increase. When lungs size increases, you can breathe more. That is in the previous chapter I explained. Lungs when contract, what happens? Air will go out. A balloon is there. Imagine a balloon. Lungs are like balloon. If you contract the balloon, what happens?
It will blast.
Air will go out. Yes or no? If you increase its size, more air will store. So lungs get relaxed so that more air you can breathe. That air can be useful as an oxygen to run fastly. How great it is. Now blood accelerates the heartbeat. Heartbeat very fastly it will beat. So blood pressure increases. You change the chair. The chair is not good. Okay? Blood pressure increases. And urinary system stops.
So same shit.
Another type chair you take. This type you take. Okay. Urinary system will be stopped for some time. All these sex activities will get stopped. So that only concentrate on your escape. Parasympathetic, just exactly reverse. Contract people, stimulate saliva. Okay, this will be contract. Normal heartbeat, decrease blood pressure. Okay, this is the action. Now, any doubt? What? Now, do you know? Generally, people feel high BP. Okay, these are all they are feeling. What is the reason, generally? Are you listening, ma?
Stress.
Hello? Okay. Generally people you find, they say high BP is this. Okay. Why the reason? The reason is how you feel. That's it. If you feel always happy, your brain treat it as parasympathetic. Means your brain understands that you are not in a danger. So your brain make all the organs work in a parasympathetic mode. Means relaxed mode. See, blood pressure slow. Happily you can do it. Digestion 100% food get digest. So your life will be happy when you are under parasympathetic. Now when you are hyper, when you got angry, when you got tense of anything, just when you feel tense of anything, any money matter or any fighting is there, anything is there, just your brain understands that you are under
Sympathetic.
trouble. Yes or no? Sympathetic. Means, is it your brain helping you or not helping you actually?
Helping.
Actually saying that your brain helps you, such that these are all actions it will do. But generally, in this world, in this society, people, they are taking tension for money. This is not for that. Actually, our brain understands that you are in angry, you are in frustration, you are in a problem, means you have to escape from it physically. So it will do this. So do not take tension for anything. Be happy for if you will be like this. If you take tension for anything, like I am saying this not to your age, but elder age. So you can say to that. In your family only you can see many. See, when the moment you get tension for anything, your brain understands that you are in a trouble. It takes sympathetic actions. Heart rate increases, BP will increase. Everything will happen. All are very dangerous. But these are helps us actually. Okay, not to earn money, right? Just to escape from the dog or just to escape from the situation.
No problem.
Okay, now you can see here, this is spinal cord. Okay, and there are nerves are coming out. So these are called as ganglia. These are all you can see the nerves here. Those are called as ganglia. See, ganglia near the vertebral column are connected to the spinal cord by the nerves. See, the sympathetic actions are handled by the spinal cord on either side of the ganglia. Can you see here?
Yes.
This side, this is ganglia. So, these nerves you can see in that spinal cord. Those are called as ganglia. Okay. These are all sympathetic are handled by the ganglia on either side of the spinal cord. Whereas Parasympathetic handled by the brain and spinal cord both together. But these are handled by the only spinal cord. Why? Because it is very nearby. They can take fast decisions and you can be safe. Okay. Clear, Amma? That is all. Is that clear? Okay. Now, one day, one scientist is there. His name is Langerhans. He was working on the pancreas. What?
Pancreas.
At that time, just he is observing the pancreas, he is doing some research. Suddenly, he finds that some cells are there in it, like blood cells will be there, nare? Like that blood cells only, there are some cells are there in the pancreas which are entirely different. Completely, it looks very different. So he noticed it. There are quite different in the appearance, everything. So rich supply of blood. Okay, this organ have huge blood is there. So these cells are entirely different. At that time, no one knows, there is no name for it. So you should give some name. It is releasing some substance, pancreas actually. In that some substance is there which is completely different. He thought of giving some name, so they known as islets. So what he said, islets of Langerhans. He said that this is called islets of Langerhans. Okay? No one knows its function, what it will do, no one knows. Understand? The scientist started experiment. So he found that there is something there in the pancreas which is entirely different. So he want to continue his experiment. So what he did is he took a dog. What? Dog. See, excellent experiment it is. And this girl is there. Prachi, are you there? And he took this. What he took? Dog. And he removed the pancreas from the dog. He is doctor. Okay. He removed the pancreas. He want to test what happens to the dog. So he didn't. The dog didn't die. But what actually happened is, its insulin level, its sugar levels will be there in the blood. Sugar level increases. When he test, the dog got diabetes. What happened?
The dog got diabetes.
So he understands that something relation is there with the pancreas and the diabetes problem. Generally human beings also will get that. So what he did is, he again attached the pancreas and he did operation again. Are you understanding? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Then what he observed, the dog cured with diabetes. Means who is dealing with that sugar levels? 100% it is very clear that pancreas is dealing with it. Okay, he understands. Then he gave the name insulin, that releases some liquid, some liquid is coming out from it. That liquid he named it as insulin. And third time what he did, 3 experiments he did. First experiment, second experiment, third experiment. In the third experiment what he did, understanding? To one dog it removed the pancreas. What he did?
He removed the pancreas.
Removed. From another dog, the pancreas releasing some liquid, that liquid he collected. Are you understanding?
Yes, sir.
That liquid he started giving as injection to the another dog which pancreas is not there. Didn't understand. 2 dogs are there. For one dog he removed the pancreas and he took the injection of the insulin and he is treating to the dog.
Which is didn't have
pancreas. So first when injection not given, then sugar levels are very high. The moment he gave injection, sugar levels come down. So it is 100% guaranteed that the people can be treated, the diabetes people, with the insulin. And now that injections Almost all the human beings are using. Many people using that insulin. Yes or no? That only insulin. Got it?
So that paracrines are releasing that insulin also.
Pancreas is releasing that insulin.
But the injections are collected from where, sir?
There's only
Huge number of insulins are not.
whole continuously pancreas releases not every minute, every second. Okay, ma?
From patients.
Okay. Now, maybe they may collect or they may make the same combination. Right now, at that time, they use it to give the collection. But now they may make it, or they may collect it. Okay. Exactly. Here, according to textbook, they will collect it. Okay. Up to here, any doubt? Now the question is, the moment insulin releases, when, for example, when insulin not there, sugar levels are very high. Yes or no? Okay, one more. Fine. Sugar levels are very high. The moment you give insulin, the sugar levels will automatically
Decrease.
come down. Clear, Amma? Okay. A beautiful topic. Coordinators, chemical coordinators. That only same. When our body afraid, what actions it will do? These are all actions it will do, right? Who handles this? Medulla oblongata and spinal cord, right? Both two. Spinal cord and medulla oblongata. But how actually all the organs at a time will start different working? This is because, listen carefully. Whenever you are afraid, or you are under problem, okay, then immediately in our body, one what is we call it as adrenaline hormone releases. What releases? Adrenaline hormone. So our brain says that to this gland, adrenaline gland, release the hormone. Who says so? Adrenaline gland releases the adrenaline hormone. When? When it will release? When? Very good. When we are afraid, or when you are under problem. When suddenly one car comes on you, you are on the road. What do? You jump suddenly. And after that jump, do you feel normal? No, you are under tension. Yes or no? For 2-3 minutes, you can't come to the normal situation because adrenaline started releasing. Until adrenaline there in our body, you are not under normal situation. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So adrenaline when will release?
When we are in.
So once adrenaline release, it is endocrine gland. Endocrine means there is no blood vessels are there to carry adrenaline. They directly go to the blood, enter into the blood, directly.
Enter into the blood.
So the blood will reach to all the body parts. So all the body parts started working differently. Like eyes are there, its size its pupil size increases. Saliva stopped. Lung size increases. Heartbeat increases. All the body parts work differently. They try to escape you from that situation. Why? Because adrenaline, very important. Understand? Adrenaline. This is an endocrine gland. What is the meaning of endocrine gland? They do not have any nervous system. Any nerves not there for them. When they release into the blood. It spread to entire body. There is no nervous system. Is there any coordination between the adrenaline and the brain? Yes. When brain understands that you are under trouble, brain says to the adrenaline to release. How? Through the nervous system. Through the nerves. How many types of nerves we have? Afferent, efferent, association. See, there is a great work between the brain and the endocrine system. We two systems we have: endocrine system, nervous system, coordination system. Both work perfectly. And there is a feedback mechanism. It is continuously releasing adrenaline, and we will die in that case. Until what? How much time it will release?
2 to 3 minutes.
It depends upon our situation. Until you feel comfort.
Maximum 2 to 3 minutes.
Yes or no? There is a huge fighting there, 10 minutes fighting there, then 10 minutes it will release. How much time you are under trouble? You feel that I am under trouble. You are feeling. If you feel safe, then adrenaline stops. Who is analyzing? Our brain is analyzing. Our nervous system is analyzing you are safe or not. When you are safe, automatically adrenaline will stop. Automatically you will come to the normal situation. If anyone is there in your home, you tell them. It's a feedback mechanism continuously. Okay. Even you see insulin also. When insulin will release, whenever in our body automatically insulin release. Who releases? Pancreas releases. So automatically when sugar level are high, one more example here. Adrenaline you understand, na? One more is sugar level. See, whenever your sugar levels are high, automatically the pancreas will release this insulin. Until how much time it will release?
When our sugar levels will come down.
Whenever your sugar levels come down, it's automatically stop the releasing of insulin. So there is a feedback mechanism. So whether it will keep on checking, whether higher, lower. If high, release. If low, stop. Adrenaline also same. Are you under tension? Release. Adrenaline gland will release the adrenaline. Until unless you come down. If you come down, when you feel okay, I am safe, then it will stop. Such a great mechanism it is. Feedback mechanism between adrenaline gland and this coordination system. So these many are there actually. First pituitary gland will be there at the brain. At the floor of brain. It will release these many hormones. This you have to remember right. Somatotropin, growth of bones. Whenever growth of bone is required, so this hormone will release. Thyrotropin, thyroid gland activity. So you have to read this. These many are there, not one or two. Pancreas release insulin and glucogen. What is glucogen? Increases the glucose percentage in blood. Okay. One is decrease, one is increase. This adrenaline will release. Only we discussed two, but many are there. This table you have to read.
No.
Not now. Evening. Now in the plant. Still no any doubt? Human being completed. Such a wonderful system it is. Do you understand this, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Now plants. Plants are so simple, right? This much complicated. Are really plants are also responding? Stimuli?
Yes,
Yes.
We are responding. See, whenever I beat him, so he will shout, he will get up, he will do something. This is called stimuli. Yes or no? You will give response. Yes or no? So response we can see in the animals more. If you take a stone and hit the dog,
That will run.
it will run, shout, bark. Next time onwards, whenever it will see you, it will bark on you. So this is called response of the stimuli. Yes or no, ma? This type of response can you see in plants?
No. No, sir, we can't.
Is there. But this much vigorous response not there in the plant. Small responses. So where, when? I will explain it. Do you have plants at your home? Small plants. Small plants are there. You observe them. Sunflower, did you see?
Yeah.
Best example. Where which side sun is there, that side it will grow. What is that? It's a response to the stimuli. What is the stimuli here? Light is the stimuli, sunlight. They need sunlight. Sunlight is the stimuli. Wherever sunlight is there, it is turning towards the sunlight. That's a response. Actually, in the sunflower plant, you can see that. But every plant will be like that. You keep a plant near the window. Near the window. Inside you keep. And see, give water daily to it. Keep window open. Which side it will grow? On the window side it will grow. They need sunlight. They search for sunlight and they will grow towards the sunlight. You observe that. Even outside plants you keep, wherever sunlight is coming, they will find the sunlight automatically. They will turn towards that.
For example, money plant.
Money plant also. All plant, not every plant. Best example, sunflower. All plants are like that. In sunflower we can observe. In other plants we cannot observe. That's it. Slowly we will observe. Means after 1 month we observe that it get bent. Some plants will get bent because of this only. Stimuli. Which side sunlight is there, that side it will bend. Okay, ma. And touch me not plant, did you see?
Yeah, sir.
If you touch, it will fold. What is that? It's a response to the stimuli. Okay? They don't have endocrine system, they don't have circulatory system, they don't have nervous system, coordination system. So the response is somewhat slow. But hormones are there. These many hormones are there in the plants. Auxin, cytokinin, gibberellin, abscisic acid and ethylene. Very, 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 very important table. This is guaranteed. Okay? This much big table, they may ask, may not ask, I don't know, but this is very important, small one. Okay? One by one we will see. Auxin, what it will do? Elongation. Roots, shoots, elongation means elongation. The elongation means growing. Later you talk about growing the stem, growing the roots. Okay, it takes care. Auxin will take care. Cytokinin takes care of opening of stomata, aging of leaves, cell divisions, sprout. Okay, promote lateral buds. Gibberellin takes care of germination of seeds. When the right time is there, it will check. When you pour seeds, all the times the seeds won't become plants, seedlings. Seed also check the conditions of the environment. If environment is suitable, then only seed becomes seedling. It's true. Okay, that is called gibberellin will be there, hormone. It will take care. Okay, this hormone will take care when the seed should come out. Abscisic acid, it will take care of closing of, and ethylene everyone know, ripening of fruit. When the fruit ripen, how much sweet smell we will get because of ethylene. These many hormones are there. See, I told you na how the tree will grow towards the sunlight. See, it will bend towards the sunlight. The reason is auxin will be there in it. It will take care of it. So what actually will do? Listen carefully. Which side auxin is there? Auxin. Wherever auxin is there more elongation will be there. More growth will be there. Right? See what auxin do? See how beautiful it is. This side sunlight there, na? Sun or right side sunlight there. Left side not there. What this auxin will do, you see? It will unequally get. I don't know.
I kept bike.
No problem, they will keep somewhere. Listen. Now, which side the light has to, right side has to bend. Wherever auxin is there more growth will be there. Remember. Now, auxin what it will do? Listen carefully. what auxin will do, entire maximum auxin will come left side, this side. Are you understanding? So auxin will accumulate, collect towards the dark side. Dark side it will go. If it go to this side, which side more elongation will be there? See, like this it will elongate more. If this side it is not elongating, this side elongating means it will bend. So automatically it will bend towards the sunlight because of this auxin hormone. Equal concentration means straight it will go. Left side how much auxin is there, right side that much only auxin there. So straight it will go. Left side more auxin there means it will bends towards right. If right side more auxin there means it will bend towards left side. So equal concentrations are there means it will grow straight. Unequal concentration means it will make a different growth. Understand? So auxin is responsible for making the plant to bend towards the sunlight. Okay, almost completed. Last topic. This topic every year they are asking, not 1 year. Every year. Tropic and nastic movements. Okay, tropic movements means which direction stimuli is there? Okay, in the same direction the response will be there. Those are called tropic. See, like this, sunlight is there, that direction only growth will be there. So this is a tropic movement. If you touch, it will fold. Maybe that is nastic. Direction is not. I am touching in this direction, it is folding in another direction. That is nastic. Different is it? Opposite is it? Opposite means something we can't predict. That direction only it will. So nastic, you see, you touch in any way, don't bother, it will just close, that's it. Right. First tropism, you will understand now. First tropism, phototropism. Photo means light. Yes, we observe.
Tropism means movement.
Movement. Tropism means movement. So wherever light is there, that side plant will grow. That movement we can see. Yes or no?
Yes.
You see or not? We already discussed it. This is called phototropism. Next, hydrotropism. You think what is hydrotropism? You planted one plant is there. Okay, let it be, imagine a plant is there, big plant is there. One side rock is there. Just beside mountain a plant is there. One side all are rocks. Let it be one side river is there. Which side roots will grow? Rock side or river side? Did you observe? All the roots will grow towards the river side to get water. Did anyone say to plant that side water is there?
No.
Plant automatically finds the water. So it is called hydrotropism. Plant roots grow towards the water. Geotropism. Which side geotropism means earth. Roots will go underground. Where is gravity? Gravity also downward only, no? Towards the gravity. Wherever gravity is there, that side roots are growing. So it is called geotropism. Geo means earth. Thigmotropism. Did you observe this tendrils will be there? No? Some plants can't stand, like money plant is there. Can they go erect? No, all plants can't grow erect. Money plant is there, like this is Karela, na? This is okay.
Yes, sir.
They can't grow straight. So what they do? They create tendrils. Okay, these tendrils will be there. They are like thread-like structure will be there. Na? It will wind the support and it will grow. Did you observe? You know or not?
I know, sir.
Yeah.
These tendrils will find the support. Tendrils are search. Did you observe any time? The tendrils will search for the support. wall, anything,
Creeper.
a stick, something. If you keep a stick, it will wind the stick. So these tendrils have a different mechanism. So it is called a thigmotropism. What it is?
Thigmotropism.
This mechanism is called thigmotropism. Understand? Huh?
Yes.
Okay. Next one. Chemotropism. What next?
Chemo.
So do you know this substance will release that sweety substance in the plants?
In flowers, sir.
In small flowers. Why? Nectar will release. The nectar who releases?
Stigma.
Stigma. Yeah, correct. Stigma secrete the nectar. Why? It will attract the honeybees, insects,
Butterflies.
all, such that they carry what?
Their food.
Pollen grains. The honeybee carry pollen grain and it will take the nectar. And once the pollen grain comes, it will get fertilization. This type of chemical it is releasing, you see, that is called as chemotropism. Simple, these are all. That's it. These are the tropisms we have in the plant. Knapstick means when you touch, it will fold. Yes or no? In any direction you touch, it will fold in one direction only. That is gnastic. Okay? It is not given, I think, here. Gnastic. Example, touch me not plant. Somewhere I wrote now. Here. They fold in one direction only. They don't depend upon the direction. That is gnastic tropism. Hope you understand. Very simple chapter. Very nice.